The latest from where you are?
Well, for us it's more than 50 hours of waiting, especially for the governors and woman representative and Senate results. And right now we are at the county tallying center at Nakuru High School, and what we've been able to gather is from the county returning officers that they've already received the results from the returning officers in the constituencies in the seven sub-counties out of the 11 here in Nakuru County, and they anticipate that they'll be getting results from Gilgil, Kuresoi North, and Rongai, and also from, let me just refer to my notes so that I do not misreport. And so far so good. The results have been trickling in from yesterday evening, because they've been waiting. Actually, there's nothing going on here since the results are trickling in, but across the 11 sub-counties or the constituencies, they've been able to get results for the members of parliament, and also big names have fallen. Kinyanjui has gone home. Irene Joki becomes the first woman ever since the advent of multi-party politics to be the member of parliament for Bahati. It was a bruising battle for her. Remember also, Dennis, you covered the issue of gangland. That time was during the campaign period, and it was in a sense meant to instill fear in the women folk there, but she has emerged stronger and won that seat despite the heated campaigns therein. And also a member of county assembly who was a political student of Moses Cheboy, the National Assembly deputy speaker in Kuresoi North, has really mastered his master, and that was evident when he won the Kuresoi North member of parliament seat from the county assembly. Now he graduates to the National Assembly, and he's promised the people there that he'll continue with his consultative style of leadership, because generally, ideally, people feel like once these people are elected, you only see them during the campaigns period. Now, to give you an update of what is really happening, the returning officer of Nakuru County, he's waiting for the results from Naivasha sub-county, Gilgil sub-county, and Rongai sub-county and Kuresoi North that have not yet submitted their final results. And what happens once they get here is that they are verified once more, and that is still what we're waiting for, because behind me we do expect that there would have been a projection of the current results that they've tallied since yesterday evening, but that has not happened. And according to the returning officers, that we just hold our horses, let's wait. The anxiety has been building up. People in Nakuru County would like to know their next governor, and there's been a lot of also results being spewed around in the social media platforms saying either candidate has won, but now the returning officer has been very consistent in saying that nothing of such manner has been announced, and there is no official results saying that either of the candidates between Kinyanjui, the current governor, and the senator Susan Kihika has won. But that is where the competition is, and it's neck and neck so far. But they will be here to give us the math, because that's what they are going through. They are going through the results, re-verifying them, counting them afresh, and then now they'll start projecting them, and possibly they anticipate that towards the end of the day is when they'll be able to make that big announcement that people in Nakuru County have been waiting, who will be the third governor between Kinyanjui and Susan Kihika.
Many thanks, Bridget Ngana. They're talking about, you know, the master has mastered the master, you know, and they call her Mrembo Irene Joki in Nakuru, and she won that seat in Bahati, trouncing two-time member of parliament Kinyanjui, who's a veteran politician, and she's a novice coming into this. So it's interesting because the number she won by a margin compared to other candidates within Nakuru County. So goes to speak on what, you know, the people really wanted, because I covered that area when I was doing my documentary Gangland. And Olive, what I observed during that time, because I interviewed her and I also spoke to Kinyanjui at the time, there was a lot of tension that drew all these other, you know, candidates, the likes of Susan Kihika then, who was also there, then Governor Lee was also there, and other politicians. And it was an open baraza where people were talking about, you know, the insecurity around the area. And for the first time, we actually saw, you know, it was like an open mic session where people were telling them what it is, you know, going through all this. And I remember seeing people moving out of Bahati, going up country out of fear, because after those 6 women were murdered and some were raped and bodies burnt, it was really scary. And coming so close to the election, it was not really a good sign. So it's good to hear, because it was one of the places that NCSC mentioned that was a hotspot. It's good to see that we didn't see violence in that area. We also felt the tension, but at the end of the day, I think the outcome is good. Everybody won. There was no violence.
Okay.
Yeah.